People say that if it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. And when the right time comes, everything will fall into place. I don't know when the right time for me is, but this is my story. It all started when I was in 7th grade and he was in 8th grade. We had a fun day and some of my girlfriends wanted to play chowdhury. I was not really a sports girl, but I just went with them. Anyways, when we got to the gym, so many boys were standing there. I kept telling my friends this is a bad idea and they should leave. They didn't listen, so the girls and the boys were getting turns playing. Halfway through the game, I see these two boys standing at me and pointing fingers. I knew one of the boys. I went up to them and looked at the one I knew and said, "So you and your little buddy here talking about me? Whew." They both laughed, and the other boy was like, "You were good." I laughed and said, "Don't hype her up." So at the end, we were playing girls versus boys, and we somehow ended up in the same team. He would throw the ball and he would flirt with me, but I was too young to know. Fast forward 3 years, I moved, everything changed. I made new friends. Half year through my sophomore year, a new kid came to school and all the girls were talking about how cute he was and stuff. So during my lunchtime, my friends were all talking about the new kid. They were daring each other to talk to the new kid, but they all were scared. I was just wondering who the new kid was. So I said I was not scared of a challenge. One of my friends pointed him out to me, but he was turned around. After lunch, I saw him walking into the locker areas. I decided to follow him. As soon as I saw his face, I was like, "It's you." And he was like, "Oh, hi." Then I said why he came to this school. He told me he moved. It was so awkward, so I said, "Okay, hope you have a good first day. I will see you around." I went to my friends and said that he wasn't all that fine and he wasn't even hard to get. But inside I was like, he is so hot, and I low-key was crashing on him already. A few days later, I found his Snapchat and I added him. He added me back, so first we started texting. He said if I wanted to start a streak and I agreed. We went back and forward texting until the weekend. When the weekday came, we just walked past each other at school for a while. Then one night he texted me why I didn't talk to him in real life at school. I didn't reply to his message. I fell asleep. In the morning, I saw his message and he said, "Since you are scared to talk to me in personal, I will come and talk you." I was so overwhelmed that morning. I tried to look my best. I put on makeup, wore my nice clothes, even took a shower and put on hella perfume. When I got to school, I saw him getting off the bus in front of me. I slowed down a little, so I didn't walk next to him. So first period passed and he didn't come to talk to me. Then when I was walking to fifth period, I heard someone behind me saying, "Wow, who you looking all nice?" For then I saw him. I was nervous. I could barely talk. Then he laughed and said, "Did I scare you?" I didn't want to sound childish, so I said sorry. I didn't hear you and also I didn't know how to reply. So anyways, we kept filtering in real life and on Snapchat back and forth. He would to me every morning and he always wanted to hear about my day. I honestly was falling for him. He always pushing me around his friends, getting close to me, touching my back and shit. Honestly, I enjoyed his day with him. Then I got in a fight and my parents wanted me to switch school to avoid any more drama. Before I left the school, we got in an agreement and I guess we never said goodbye. We even stopped texting on Snapchat, which broke my heart very much because I really thought we were gonna go somewhere, so I couldn't stop thinking about him day and night. And I would tell my friends every night. One night she got right to me complaining to she told me to tell him or just forget about him. After so many long nights of me watching his videos and pictures, I finally had the guts to talk to him. I was thinking that I could get it over and I would never have to see him again if he rejected me or whatever. So on 29/4/2017, I decided to text him. I will never forget the date, but I told him how I felt. He told me how he didn't date and he didn't really believe in love, and he went on how saying you are beautiful and will find the right one. I hope you can move on. I didn't talk to anyone for the whole night. I cried myself to sleep the night and the following nights. I told my friends a few weeks later on what he said. I was trying to get over him, but I have to say it was hard. It's hard to get over someone who gave you a lot of remember. So first day of my junior year came rolling and I kept seeing him every day in the summer. I was happy. I didn't have to see him at school too. Well, I was wrong. Fifth day of school, on my way to lunch, saw him standing there with his friends and a squirrel on his hand. I was very shocked, so looked down and walked away. The next few days, he kept staring at me. He still does to his day, never says a word, just looks at me. He is a senior now and I am a junior, just in case you are wondering. Some of my friends say it's meant to be and that our timing is off and that fate keeps bringing us back together at the same school every time. I don't believe that and I wish I never meet him, but that is my story about my first time falling in love and hopefully my last.